Hello and welcome. I'm Gek, and this is Tactical Tuesday and round 2 as well of the match between FSQ and Fear Academy versus RIP, Rusty in Places. So FSQ Finnish squad, unless you didn't know. And I mean, it's so far been fun. What the hell? I just noticed this is Murica, Maine. you you gotta give him credit for that. It's Murica, Maine. Man, I can't believe I just noticed that. So yep, we're fighting on Logar Valley. Round 1 was won by FSQ and Fear Academy by with 200 and damn it. Yeah, 200 and something tickets. It was a high number, 290 something. I'm just going to quickly have a look because I've got the video right here. You're going to be able to hear the audio most likely. Let's see. Let's turn it. There we go. We're going to turn it off and then have a look. 267, which is a decent enough number. So here we go. We are live. And admin cam. There we go. And wow, 75 ticket advantage for Militia. It's what's going to be fun to see. Basically, what happened with RIP is their rush didn't so much fail as they never really managed to push out of South residence into South DC. They never really caught up, and then when the rush or that hold on North DC did fail, because they were also pushing North residents with a contingent, but those just got completely cut off, and they kind of crumbled after that. But FSQ here quickly out. Bill Santu jumping out, Ataro jumping out. I think Bill Santu and Ataro are that squad lead and a man, isn't it? Yeah, Bill still squad leading, so that's a rally point going to be dropped up there. And yeah, they were just tagging along on an FSQ vehicle. No, they were tagging along on Cuttish's vehicle there. So that's both of the Fear Academy squads. All right, and they're flanking north. RIP now going straight for, and a lot of guys being dropped off here. Actually, a lot of guys spawning in. Look at this huge mass, and I think they're expecting something. And well, that they are. And then again, FSQ are expecting a rush here on South DC, and nothing's coming in. South Res also clear. Militia capturing mechanics, and I'm assuming Trixie's gonna capture for the US side very shortly. I can't remember. It's Poppy Farm. It used to be called like Abel's or Absol's Farm over there. God knows why they changed that, but there you go. There we go. Poppy Farm now capped, and really no militia presence on North DC here. And the fact that they aren't there yet, like they have to hurry. I'm assuming North Res is going to be capped, and they just need to hurry. Oh, I see what they're doing. They are going in a line here and just clearing out any militia presence. Look at this sort of formidable front here, like a wave washing the land clean, and they have spotted the enemy. It appears, at the very least, a little bit. It looks like Fjell here taking some shots on enemy. And Belsanto and Ataro are moving off, but there is an FOB here, isn't there? Or is that a rally? That is a rally. Yep. So, I mean, yeah, they'll be fine. And this is looking like a much more standard opening, if anything can be called standard in this game. It's looking like a much more standard opening. And I think that's going to be good for RIP. Letting them stabilize is not a good idea. You got to keep them on their back feet, keep them moving backwards, because if they get motion, they will just keep up the pressure forever. And yeah, militia now capturing South Res. South DC is going to be capped soon. Now keep in mind, FSQ and FA did win by 262 tickets, so it's like they need to not lose by that many tickets or just win, which would also do the trick right here. But I mean, yeah, they're given a lot of time here to the U.S. side. And they're setting up here. Wellian now, sort of the first of the first here, going down and marking the lines of battle right now. Piano Fights going up against Juice, who goes down. Another casualty here in the battle lines. However, ooh, there we go. White Knight in Shambo, and they were spotted moving north, so they know something's coming up here. And a full squad as well, or they should know at the very least. And now Jusu actually pushing up. Oh, and they are flanking. Fear Academy are flanking on either side here. I would say the eastern flank is a lot wider, but a lot of stuff going up here. Bernie and Emwin as well as Reaper here. On the west side. Ooh, Shambo going down to that grenade. I think that was Reaper, who hears Immerzu. Oh, and a lot of guys going down here as well. That must have been a grenade. Yeah, dust still settling. Never mind, that was a smoke. But I'm sure I'll find a grenade mark somewhere here. Yeah, there she is. Good grenade. So, yeah. This attack has basically been stopped. Over here, it's still working out for them. South DC now capped. And, yeah, North Res. So they're working on North DC. This is going to stabilize very, very soon. RIP are just clearing out the area over here. No FOBs, no nothing. And they're just making sure their flanks are covered before, I think, committing to an attack here. So now, yeah, and they've cleared out this as well. There are a few guys. I think they want to find the sort of the deep FOB here near U.S. Main. I mean, they're getting dangerously close to U.S. Main. They're soon going to be in a position where U.S. side can fire at them from inside U.S. Main, and rightly so. What happened there? What destroyed this? And why? Who was in a position to destroy this? Very rarely. Alright, yeah, I get it. I get it.
Onko sulla Migis kaikki hyvin?
Oh, it's Migis. It's Migis, man. And well, okay, hang on. Serious time. I'm sorry, boys, but that was a little funny. And, yeah, RIP now getting mortared. Their own mortars and yet to be set up, it looks like. But I'm guessing no. Demon Hun and Naja appear to be in the striker. Donnie the Squealer now close on flag. Actually already inside flag here. Donnie the Squealer going to get taken out by Pyro and Black Panther, though. Looking like they want to go for him. Oh, gets shot in the back. Pyro now should know of the location. But we do have a hardcore here of RIP pushing in. It is Peak Piano Fights, Echo and Nacht going in to this compound here. Megas once again alive. No longer nodding his consent. Oh, and gets shot there. I don't know what kind of corner he was checking, but yep. That's now all. And there we go. I flanker now. Oh, gets the rocket out and shoots. Injures Peak, but that's about it. Piano Fights now in the murder hole. Having a look. And FSQ shooting long-range rockets at that striker there, as well as mortars continuously going down. And what are these guys doing? That is incredibly close to US main, isn't it? Oh no, never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm confusing that compound for this one. And yeah, they're going for the FOB here. And gets them both. Mortars are down. Valparo, though, still alive here. Going to defend the position. Don't just run in. There we go. Typhoon going down. You can't just assume it's just two guys. Notkip still alive, but Valparo. Oh, nearly. That was close. But here we go. Jesse and Wescu now ready again. But just stopping the mortars for that amount of time, really giving their guys a break. And for the cost of 2 tickets, definitely worth it. And not 2 tickets yet, though. I just assume Notkips is not going to live for very long because he's going to be 1v3 very, very soon. And gets Valparo. And now in a position to go for that FOB, but he's got to understand. Oh, no. He's the medic. He can get Notkips up. And possibly in time. He needs to hurry, though. Oh, you've got seconds now. Seconds. And they're switching positions. They're going for the FOB, actually. Notkips, though. Oh, going to get shot in the back. I'm just going to watch this for a very, very little, tiny little second here. And I'm going to make that squad. My bad there, boys. Now going for the FOB. Wescu in position to shoot at them. Oh, no. He's loading a grenade. And Jesse coming in as well with another grenade. Oh, and they're leaving. Oh, Notkip's going down. Okay, so they were close. I mean, and they did delay those that FOB for those mortars for a very, very long time. And RIP now. All right. RIP now very, very close in on this FOB right here. And fighting over this compound, but yeah, this is definitely going down. Jeff Will is guarding it, as well as Winsky, and Jarl on the 50 or on the LMG. This FOB is going down. It was very, very aggressive though, and this flank is getting held. So let's now have a look at the scores. I feel like it's a good time for it. 499 to 465 with a 2-to-1, or well, actually, closer to a 10-15 kill advantage, 16 kills theoretically. So it's a 1.5 to 1 kill death advantage. But again, it's really, really early, and sort of this attack wave has just begun, and they've now taken out the FOB, and where, yeah, so they're now spawning down here by South-Res, and yeah, that's not conducive to winning a match. This is a long-ass supply line, and wonder what's happening with Squad 2 up here. It is FSQ going up against RIP, and they are actually winning the engagement. Luvis, however, only one alive for them with Faker Wellian coming in. And Luvis is not the medic. Not the medic. And they're trying to guide him the right way. Cecilia is here as well, though. Alright, so here we go. Cuttish now almost all the way back, but it's a long run, and they need an FOB up there, and they don't have anything going right yet. They do have a Logi, though, and it is inbound, but they need that FOB. Absolutely. And it's looking like Cuttish might drop one where he is right now. It's a good enough compound for it. Needs Thori too. Yeah, he's definitely holding for that FOB. However, RIP are getting close. Close. And it's not inconceivable that they're going to check that compound yet. FOB dropped. Supplies are inbound. And with Fear Academy coming in from that side, they're going to spot Reaper very, very shortly. Jarl's going to see them. Oh, and doesn't get anyone, but he sees them coming from that area, and that's, I mean, it's not inconceivable that RIP will think to check that area. The attack now on South DC is building. It's now Winsky, Jeff Will, and Piano Fights. However, Ratium, Donnie, and Jusu are inbound, and Winsky going down. Jeff Will, though, a lot tougher to take out now. Winsky, absolutely not a bad player, but his strength is not shooting. Jeff Will, however. Is a very, very strong fighter and great at positioning. And checking all his little corners there. I don't think he realizes Jusu and Donnie are to his north. No, he doesn't. Nothing's been spotted yet. And there's still no attack on North DC here. But has there been a hab? Yes. So they've built the hab, and you will see that militia have reestablished their sort of flank. It's moved ever so slightly south. But it's been reestablished, and I feel like they're doing all right. And no mortars still for RIP or what? Yeah, I don't see their mortar fob. It could be this, but because there's an FOB there.
Enemy striker marker on the map.
Yeah, no, I don't see any US mortars, which is, I would say, uncommon for RIP. I mean, their mortars absolutely weren't bad last round, and it's not all about getting the kills. It is about area denial as well. That really looks like US mortars, though, if you ask me. Like, that's nowhere where militia would drop them. So I might be wrong. Or they're dropping mortars on old markers, which also could be correct. And here we go. Huge attack here by Fear Academy. FSQ coming up on the west side of that attack. And this is looking grim right now for RIP. They're way out of position trying to attack South DC. And North DC has just been left wide open. They even have guys on their FOB. And it's 3. Yeah, this is going down like... It goes down so fast with 3 guys on it.
Pretty much same position.
Black Panther now coming in. Oh, and gets the defender. Gets all 3. Really nice work. Black Panther there saving the day. Nice shooting. Wow. Really well done there. And however, that's not going to stop this. And they're now softening the target. They're basically making sure that anyone's inside here is not going to be for very, very long. And Frog going down. Jordy is injured. Oh, wow. Surviving that mortar is a miracle. And Jordy is in the middle of the ship. Yeah, get inside, man. Oh, Darknet going down as well to those mortars. I wouldn't even stand in the doorway. I would be in the room. So right now, North DC definitely struggling. South DC is under heavy attack by RIP here. But I mean, double neutral isn't the status you want.
I repeat, we have commenced the cap on North DC, but we will need more bodies.
Yeah. And I mean, that cap will be frozen very, very soon unless Kerma and the boys make it inside very, very soon. Ricky, AOM, Black Panther, Pyro, and Dominator are going to come in to assist Jordy here. And there's only Ataru, Shambo, Cuttis, Snutta, White Knight, Stribal, and maybe Blackbird to enter. Oh, there we go, though. Ricky AOM going down, so now it's 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is actually enough to make it. They don't have to kill anyone, and they just did as well. Stribel coming in with the GL. The bringer of death, killing Tanaka and Pyro as well. And there is general confusion right here, and Stribel just keeps moving and keeps going, and he's going to come at them from the opposite side, and I don't think they expect it. He's got another GL loaded, but he chooses to use the lead bullets instead there. Takes another kill. And right now, North DC is in a huge amount of trouble. Jordy, though, getting some kills. Gets White Knight, nearly gets, who's that, Kuddish? No, Shambo. And then gets killed. Only Dominator and a great D left, as well as Frog. Stribel finally going down. Black Panther and Don Podell coming back in. Oh, so this is the Hab. This is the Hab.
On the northern side of South North DC.
And it's a decent Hab. I did not expect that. Okay. So yeah, they definitely defended that, and they are absolutely capping South DC. So right now, RIP in a beautiful position, because this part of the team are out of position. They are not where they need to be. They actually now want to be down in defense. And ooh, these mortars a little bit long for RIP. They want to be even slightly closer. Then you get so many kills, and instead of just shooting at the FOV. But again, this would be nice spread though. Much better than I've seen before. It's just their the lateral is good. The horizontal not exactly where it needs to be. They're so close though. Wellian though coming in here. Oh, gets taken out. And Cheetah going down. Makos trying to get him up, but goes down with him. It's not, you can't run into that and expect to survive. And this flag guaranteed getting capped, and it should be neutral very soon. South DC looking like RIP could really get this now. 403 to 396, so a 75 ticket disparity has been closed by RIP right now. And they need to capture this to relieve their defense on North DC here. However, the attack really stumbling here after and Fjell going to take out the rally point. Come on, Fjell, move. You just like 2 steps. If you take 2 steps to this, oh, there we go. It's down. So this attack now extremely hampered. Squad 2 has nowhere to spawn, and yeah, and it's basically the only rally left, but that's a US rally. Yeah, they have nowhere to spawn, so this attack is just over. There's 1 rally point from Fear Academy down here, but I think they just want to turn around and go the other way, whereas, wow, Fear Academy completely cleared this out. So we're back to square one. Completely back to square one here.
Okay, boys,
And they are now on equal footing. It could be anyone's game. I do not think it is anywhere near impossible that RIP could win this by more than 260 tickets. The way they've been playing right now, they've stabilized, and their defenses are good. They really need to like, where are those mortars? Because now they've got to be over here. Yeah, they are. They are. So it was where I maybe thought it was. Okay, and the reason they're here is because this is just such a long-ass run. It's not even worth it, right? You've got to run so far to get those guys. Or you could just be a really decent sniper and sit here. I mean, you could be a pain in the ass from this position. You'd have to be a god to spot them.
If somebody de-shovels the hab, I can replace it in a better position.
Yeah, look at
if
that.
we're getting mortared,
Like,
no
how are you
point.
going to see that? Oh, there they are. Yeah. So, no, I feel like, let's get it back to 90. There we go. That's about as close to 90 as I'm going to get. And everything back on. We're gonna pretend that's good. Hang on. All the blue names are gone. Give me all the names. Alright, that's going away. There we go. There we go. Everything's back to normal, and we're all friends again. So yeah, FSQ and FA cleared this out. The mortar's now much more effective, directly on the hab. RIP in on this FOB here. It's gone. I'm gonna say that right away. It's gone. There's next to no chance at all to get this back. I see Optical. I see Filth. But they're too far away. They're not going to be able to make it. And this FOB going down is going to crush this defense. They are back to spawning over there, and that's just there's no way. Like either that or rally points. Rally points are so damn fragile, man. And one big push here now by RIP, and just clearing out south. Even if they lose like 2-1 kill, that doesn't matter, man. These guys have nowhere to spawn anywhere near. They did take out Nacht and Wellian as well as Peak. Peak still alive though, doing damage. Gets cutted. Ooh. And gets taken out by Bennett, but still. They did 20 tickets of damage for 3 tickets, which is a trade I would do any day. As well as just the tactical advantage is absolutely devastatingly huge. And now we just start moving south, and these mortars need to come back on. Those absolutely beautiful mortars they had earlier on this target. I'm wondering if it's the same guys on mortars. Oh shit. Hang on, I'm gonna have to where's that one? I'm just gonna have to go back to the FOV I like. There we go, and then switch. So this time it is Jesse and Wescu. I think that was the same as last time. Let's get rid of that thing. There we go. And for the US side, I think it's gonna be the same guy. But let's just make sure it is Bleakmaker and what I'm assuming to be Bob Lee Swagger. And then Bat 21 on the Logi, who in the Logi role, always underestimated. And here we have Easy going all the way over there looking for the mortars. We're doing such a good job sending one man, and even that I feel like for that position not going to be worth it. And speak of the devil, RIP here, having pushed through these forces, and already finding the second FOB. Oh, Peak sneaking up behind him, but was spotted by Filth there. But they definitely know about this FOB, and just the fact that they do is bad news. I mean, they should remove it right now, because there's no doubt that RIP will go for it. Leo going down there, only I-flanker left for FSQ on this compound, but the reinforcements are coming in, and they've ran all the way from that location over there. Server lagging, by the way. I wouldn't say anyone has a specific, like, oh yeah, there's a yellow, well, maybe a little bit, but I haven't noticed anything. There you go. Because all the mortars. Which makes sense. Mortars are big exploity things. That's what makes things loud. And here we go. Yeah, Megasis group have been trying to flank here. There's nothing really specific here. I understand why they think there might be, or why, but right now, like, they might want to flank on the north side to get to this FOB right here, which is absolutely a clinch FOB. It is basically the entire attack and this northern flank on the defense as well. But I don't know. And Easy's still on the attack, still alive over there, and getting closer and closer to these mortars. And Bat 21, actually, he's already killed someone. Oh, that's the rally. Strange. No rally marker. Alright, so he gets Bleakmaker, and mortars have been stopped for a tiny little while. Bobbly Swagger, still alive. Still looking for him. And, I don't think he's gonna, like, unless he gets Bobbly. There goes the grenade. Just to see, maybe he was there. If he wasn't, he's been flanking to the side. And, ooh, Bobbly gets shot. And there we go, easy. Now holding this area. And, I mean, he's definitely going to get taken out. It's one guy now, soon versus 3. So, no huge hopes. Fear Academy now on this hill. Making me think their rally is somewhere. 6, why the... How the hell do I have a rally point? I guess, there we go, yeah, so there has to be an RIP rally. It's just, yeah, it was just green, so I don't get it. So here we go, Naja and Demon Hun up top in the vehicle. I do see Snada and Imozu moving towards them, and they are LATs. None of them hats, but just getting close to the striker will mean it's death, especially when it's two guys. Let's quickly have a look at the tickets here. 308 to 354. Another 50 tickets gained for RIP here. The kill difference looking more like a 1 to 1 and 3, or 1 and a third, so 1.3. Kill death ratio here. Hang on, I'm thinking. It's a 1, 2. Yeah. It's something like that. Oh, there we go. Very, very coordinated hits, and he has as many seconds as it takes to reload a goddamn LAT to live now. Oh, but he's taking that route down. It's a little bit risky because, yeah, you might hit a tree. But if you actually make it, you're going to be alive. But right now, he's just... There you go. You couldn't have hit that tree. But, I mean, if he made it down, he could have just gone and zoomed through the city, and he might have lived. But, nah. None of that. They were having none of that. And, I mean, like, it's... I mean, conceivably, yes, it is their fault. But, I mean... Taking this route down, you would think hitting this tree would be a little unlucky, maybe, but nearly very difficult to avoid. This rock is going to mess up your steering. That little ledge there is going to mess up your steering. And just to get over here, and yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. All right, so RIP now, once again, putting pressure on South DC, no pressure on North DC at all. Militia have defended South DC, but this FOB is gone. So basically now, once again, they are left without FOB. And here we go, Bill Santu now actually on a decent flank here, up behind Mark and Trixie, going for this ultimately. Because they know exactly where it is. And it is a very, very clinch FOB. And I would say if they take this, they have a much higher chance of getting North DC. Like the probability that they'll get North DC without taking out this FOB is so much smaller than if they actually manage to take it out. By the way, Bleakmaker and Bobbly Swagger once again back on the mortars and pounding away, which is what mortars do. Easy has spawned back and is now a little bit closer to home. Dirty Morth and White Knight with Bill Santu here going for a wide flank on this FOB, I'm assuming, and this Hesco fortunately placed that way. Are you basically giving the enemy help? I know you can, there used to be a little tiny lip you could stand on Hescos, but I don't think you could stand on these and still shoot anywhere near that FOB. So there we go.
Down at South DC, would appreciate some resupplies.
Alright, so now they've redropped an FOB. I don't think they lost the previous FOB. They might have, just looking at the bodies here. But I think they moved it. And this is a much better location. A little safer and a little better. Like, you have to hold this and then some to get that FOB. But then again, it is exposed a little bit. Just because if RIP managed to sneak past you here, you're pretty well hidden by this wall in terms of sneaking into this FOB area. You'd have to know it was there already, though. But I wouldn't put that past RIP to know that kind of shit. So Bill Santu, like, appears as though he doesn't know exactly where the FOB is. Just by the way he's moving right now, it looks like he's looking for an FOB. The FOB was spotted. It's even marked on the map, so I'd be surprised if, like, he might be flanking even harder. I don't know. But he should absolutely go for this FOB. And the Great D and Gonorrhea are holding, though. Trixie as well has had a little clash here with Immerzu. And Trixie still lying down. Oh, gets shot in the legs. There we go. And that's the end of Trixie. Gonorrhea going down now. They know enemies are on the FOB. The White Knight, you just need to get to cover. And that's going to be able to buy a lot of time for that FOB. There you go. Gets into cover. And now what you want to do is just stay in cover.
We need resupplies on South
And get your nade out.
Can you hook me up?
The Great D now going up against the Taro White Knight. Oh, they're throwing the... You need to throw that nade now. Now's a good time for that. Oh, gets killed. So there we go. But Ricky AOM now getting ready. Oh, and throws the grenade right away. That's good boy. Good boy. It looks like it's going to be wide, though. No, yeah, nowhere near. And White Knight still alive. Oh, nearly gets taken out by Bill Santu there. But Bill Santu now going to get shot by Dominator. And Ricky AOM gets killed by Immerzu's RPG. Immerzu now, however, out of... No, there we go. He has a second. Oh, but misses on Dominator. Oh, but Dominator gets killed by Dirty Morth. And now this FOB is in real trouble. No help anywhere near. This FOB is going to go down, and with it, just look at how sparse.
Enemy have down. Enemy North DC is down.
Yeah.
MiG is pushing fast. MiG Karma. Sorry.
Yeah.
MiG
They just need to push right now because it's Jordy, it's Mugaga, it's Naja, it's Dom Podel, and Perun, and that's it, right? We have Demon Hun, Rygo, Winsky, and Jarl down here as well, but I know RIP, they ain't slouches when it comes to their FOB drops, and a new FOB is minutes away right now. I'm assuming as soon as that FOB is going down, they already started preparations, but they need to put people on North DC right now. They cannot keep hitting South DC the way things are going for them. Getting that FOB, absolutely, but with the amount of resources FA is putting into its defense right now, Kaddish here. Oh, nice job by Echo, taking out Kaddish there. And Blind Eye going down from Reaper. Only really Leo left holding around this FOB area, but I mean, you need at least 2 or 3 guys to take out that FOB effectively. Reaper now still up against Jusu. Oh, gets a hit on Jusu. Jusu gets in cover. And RIP now pushing in a lot more guys here. Oh, and Peanut wants to come in. It's taking shots from somewhere. I can't tell you where. And Jusu now coming in on the south side. But with Eiko in this compound, they sort of have to fight for their own fob here. And Megas needs to push in. Mortars now coming in these 2 compounds. I think those are militia mortars trying to soften target before they move in. They did speak too soon, though. It's really looking like Fear Academy struggling a bit more just to push in here, but this is about as close as they've been to capturing North DC as I've ever seen. Winsky, Rygo, and Jarl now going south. I'm moving over to this flag because I'm like, okay, RFP's capturing then, but they're not even capturing. I don't know what's going on here. Now flag nearly cleared, especially with Naja in this hab here, but iFlanker trying to get the shot. He gets the shot, and now this hab once again open for spawn, and these guys, they're needed up here now. FSQ pushing in. FSQ already holding the compound to the east here. We've got Frog, Tanaka, and Perun, as well as Fjell pushing in, but they're versus basically 2 half squads. And then again, the Great D and the boys, they are pushing in from North Res, but then again, like Slada, Etaro, and Imerzu are here too, just stopping these reinforcements dead in their tracks. They need to head back to defense. This flag is gonna go soon. They cannot lose hope, not now. And they're still up by 50 tickets, but that means that FSQ and Fear Academy have closed it a little bit. They were up by 60 tickets not long ago.
How come we placed 4 fucking radios at South DC? We lost all of them. What's up with the...
And here we go. The frustration of Fear Academy and FSQ are showing because they're losing radios left and right, and I feel like the reason is they don't take breaks from looking for radios. They're looking for radios. That is their default setting, right? And they've got guys looking for radios pretty much constantly, and they've even dropped their own new little fob here. Only Shambo left on the eastern flank here. If we don't think about the guys up here by North Residence, as well as FSQ's flank over here. Also having some setbacks. Midnight Tyrannosaurus, though, up here going to be spotting Cicely very, very soon, unless he decides not to move out. Just want to watch this guy for a little bit. I haven't seen him play before. And Cicely, gets taken out. That's beautiful.
South DC has been capped.
What a shot there by Midnight Tyrannosaurus.
Migis, check your north, Migis. Enemies coming from your north.
And here we go. Typhoon and Tanaka. Luvis now looking north towards Tanaka. Oh, it takes shots from Fjell. Fjell goes down. Tanaka now definitely knows Luvis is there, but he's just not looking the right way. Oh, there we go, but gets taken out. Yeah, I thought he was standing in, I think Tanaka thought that he was standing in this blue door. But Luvis was, in fact, a little bit further south, and good headphones will save you from that problem every day. And Luvis is about to find this FOB, needs to be killed. Dominator in position to stop this spot, but right now, U.S. Army neutralizing South DC. FOB has been found. FSQ and Fear Academy are moving in on defense, but they still have a long way to go. Mugaga Naja are up sort of a little bit closer, a little bit more of an aggressive defense. Faker and Baby James in this compound here as well, in position to stop them. Optiel now coming in. Oh, he could see Faker. He could see Faker, but he didn't. Faker is standing still. And I guess, like, the U.S. camo might be shit everywhere except inside buildings. Which does not surprise me very much. Where are these guys? Okay, yes, so they're all over. There are here. Okay, now they can expect problems here. Jeff will, goes down to iFlanker. Optiel just gets in flag and lies down. Exactly what he's supposed to do. He's on next to 0 health. Ooh, and this should be capping as well now. No, not yet. Not yet. Shambo needs to get inside. There, Shambo's inside. Now it's... No, Dom Podel still alive in here. Dom Podel single-handedly stopping this cap right now. Shambo's trying to come in, though. Maybe take him out. And if Itaro and Imerzu makes it inside there, they're going to start capping. But right now... Oh, it's so close.
We found enemy radio north of northeast.
Oh, Winsky going down.
North of northeast.
Opital going down, and right now, yeah, there's no chance on North DC. Like, they can lose the radio, they can lose everything. They're still going to cap this flag. However, the problem is, where will they spawn? And RIP looking like... Okay, so squad 1 now pushing in. South DC has been captured, and that is going to leave it at 232 to 168. Still a closer, much closer match than we saw in round 1, but RIP are winning it, however, just not by enough. At this point in the ticket score, FSQ and Fear Academy had already won the match, and I think that was due to basically some nice rushing in the beginning and sort of the way the first 5 minutes went for RIP, which is so essential in this game. And now it's also a question of, will they be able to hold South DC now with these reinforcements coming in from the north? Will they be able to stop this pressure both from the east and the north? Sorry, the west, from the west and the north.
Just bombard southeast.
And I don't think so. They have next to no guys looking north. There is Gonorrhea and Mark now, but they're already getting flanked by Fear Academy here. Dirty Morth and Shambo coming in. Snada as well. Profion and Kerma coming in from the north. And then we have Karma and Kata. Yeah, fuck it. You're Kata. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. But it's Karma, Kata. And I know there's another one in Fear Academy. You guys, you need to pick a new vowel sound, okay? There's too many of you. Damn immigrants. There you go. So here we go. Profion, Shambo, Karma, Easy Stribal, Bill Santu Salking Snarvet, and Dirty Moth. Imerzu as well pushing in from the north. And will RIP be able to withstand the pressure? It does not look like it right now, especially with the mortars softening up the target right now. Is there a half inside here? There's not a half inside here. No, nothing. There's no half for this FOB at all. And that leaves RIP with a couple of choices. Either these guys need to be absolute heroes and go 10-1. Right now, it's obviously not going to happen because nobody does that.
That should be end of it.
And there we go. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Wait. Look at this flood of RIP coming in from the south. And this is another thing I think RIP are really good at. You never see RIP. I think they're actually holding their spawns, because look at this. This is a full squad spawning in at once and starting to run, right? They didn't all die like that. I think a lot of them are just holding their spawns, and then the squad leader says, okay, now we go. And then they're all already going sort of as a squad, and they're so much more effective like that. Like, if you go one by one, you could get killed, and your buddy could get killed, and your buddy after that could get killed. No one gets the revenge. Ooh, Snada comes in. Gets that kill, but then again, Kerma left to die to that grenade.
2 hits on Striker.
Morning has lost their Typhoon, also going down.
We need mortar fire.
But that FOB for now is safe and still slowly gathering tickets. But look at all these little bodies here, and yeah, US side did capture South DC, and it's looking like It's looking like
Yeah,
militia
going
side now.
forward,
Once
so
again,
we don't-
able
we
to
don't-
recapture.
Those
Oh,
are
I
we
like to see grenade here. These guys need to spread out 2 medics here as well. That would be
siinä on
devastating. They're just throwing smoke grenades all over the place. But RIP are coming in quite strong to knock her.
Yep.
Vihollinen veisi.
And here we go, Bernie coming in as well here.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay,
big
keep them
shots.
coming, keep them coming.
Almost gets Dirty Moth, but gets taken out from an unknown angle. Could be north. Yeah. Ataro right there.
All squads, this is Courage. I'm gonna
Holy
go for
crap,
northeast
look at all
push.
these bodies though. Look at all these bodies. And Knotkip's now working on him. And Knotkip's not a medic? Or is he? Oh, he's doing the trick here where you're just managing multiple people. It's very, very risky right there because that could happen. And then that could happen. And you fuck. Donnie the Squealer there. Really, really costing RIP. But then again, RIP now building an extremely aggressive map. This is about as aggressive as it gets. Now going down, Dirty Moth and the boys. And hasn't been spotted? Yes, it has. And now being dug down through the wall. And oh, he didn't build it up enough before he left. And it's already gone. The FOB as well is gone. Yeah, they were on the FOB inside there, so wow. So this attack right here ended fast, and Stribal already on defense flag,
Courage is pushing.
and RIP have now been completely deconstructed. They put everything they had into that attack, and they have been completely deconstructed. They have no FOBs anywhere near. All their resources went into attacking and maintaining that FOB in the attack, and rightly so. I mean, if they were able to maintain that attack, they could have absolutely held. But right now, since they didn't, they are now in a terrible position. Ooh, Mark going down. Was that Stribal? Stribal is the GL. Yeah, that was Stribal. Oh, it gets Trixie as well. And this, oh man, nice GLs from Stribal. I have to admit, he's been playing well all game. And let's just quickly have a look. Where is Stribal? Stribal, you dirty bastard.
Keep those mortars coming.
There we go, 13-8. So yeah, he's not having the best game, but I mean, 13-8 with 22, really, absolutely decent. Medics are working hard this round, and now RIP having a FOB up, but it's very, very offensive when they really need to start thinking about defense.
Timer on cap.
About 70% cap.
About 70% capped, right? So there's no way they're going to be able to make it down there in time. Best case scenario, they are looking at a double neutral, and there's nothing coming in terms of defense here. They're just going all in. They're going all in. 112 tickets to 165, and it's just like...
Sorry, can I get a reading?
Yeah. And this is looking to be super duper close. It's looking like Militia's going to lose eventually, though. But I mean, RIP, considering Militia forces had a starting ticket amount of plus 75, basically. They have, ooh, wow. Now they took another big hit. They're actually closing up, and yeah, it's Militia forces capturing South DC, and they're going to capture North DC, and RIP just way out of position. They're not in. I feel like they're going too all in, but it might be because they know the match is already lost. They just want to try something, right? It might be that. It might be a little bit about morale. There might be a lot of factors here, but I think ordinarily RIP would be all over North DC right now, and it feels like they're throwing in the towel a little bit. Which, I mean, it's fair enough. You can't expect 190% from everyone all the time, especially under this kind of pressure from FSQ and everyone. And I mean, it's not what they're doing is hopeless. It's just extremely risky, which is completely unlike RIP in general. Like I would, if this was standard RIP, I would expect this fob up here somewhere, and then just going for defense, and not what I'm seeing right here. Mashed Potato and Donnie the Squealer though will spot this, as well as this Logi now up for North Residence, and it's looking like they want to defend North Residence instead, now falling all the way back, and Fear Academy as well as FSQ already smelling blood in the water, and they're already moving towards that flag. It's super duper early, exactly what you want to do. Just continually increased pressure on target. Obviously, we don't want people attacking Poppy Farm right away, but within reason, right? So MK Blackbird has been spotted, so they know there's troops in and around the area.
I guess we should all start moving to North DC now.
You should have all started moving to North DC a while ago. Oh, those mortars though, just a tiny little bit off target. Ooh, hitting that roof. And again, it's a decent spread. Maybe even a little bit more than that, but I mean, I've seen them do better spreads. You can't expect every spread to be perfect, right? So, I mean, RIP definitely improving their mortar game. I really appreciate that, actually. And Kerma now moving in. Donnie and Mashed pulling back. 119 to 123. Let's quickly have a look. Almost an hour played, and the kill-death ratio is, I mean, they're up by 40 kills, but when there's been 500 kills already, it's 40 kills. That's like less than 10%. Right, so it doesn't matter. It's negligible. So, North DC is being lost, guaranteed. Look at this hornet's nest of militia troops, and that is going to put militia in the lead as soon as they cap that, and it's going down any second. And yeah, RIP now finally turning around to start defending it. I guess they were kind of slow. It's getting to be a late night. There we go, 125 to 92. Looking like RIP could lose this round as well. Getting this FOB though, absolutely going to be crucial in terms of getting this flag back. And if they get this flag back, they could turn it around again. Typhoon miraculously surviving that grenade that had to have been dropped on top here or something. Or maybe just behind this tiny little steel wall, but honestly, it should kill you through these sheets. No problem. Honestly, he would be worse off behind the sheets, I think. Opital, oh, getting chased by Tanaka. But here comes iFlanker. iFlanker going down. Opital now. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're scrambling for this FOB. Opital now. Ooh, there we go. Goes down. And there we go. Tanaka now inside and on FOB. Blind Owl, however, coming for him. And I think Tanaka wants to bandage. And there he goes. Blind Eye lying down. Does the same. And there we go. Tanaka, Blind Eye, Tanaka, Blind Eye. Ooh, Blind Eye gets Tanaka. Tanaka missing his first few shots. Giving Blind Eye the chance there.
FOB is clear for now.
And here we go. RIP. Looking like they're dead. There's so many RIP or so many red bodies around here, and that's exactly what they are. Red bodies, not really helping out when they're dead. And with 80 tickets left to 113, it's looking like FSQ and FA turn around round 2 at the at the last minute, Baby James, they're running circles around Megas. Megas obviously going 3-1, taking out 2. Excellent job there by Megas. You have to admit that is an awesome feat. It is not easy, especially getting the medic there in that situation. It's absolutely beautiful. Baby James is the SL, but if an SL is alone, he is nothing. He's just an ordinary soldier with one less grenade than an ordinary soldier. There we go. Kerma and Mira. Mira, I think, is dead. He's looking dead. Yeah, he is, but not before spotting this FOB in the sap. So they have precise positions on those now, and I don't think the mortars have quite the range to get there, but yeah. And looking at this defense, I mean, North DC definitely holding. I see RIP coming in from the south now. I don't think they have an FO. Oh, they are. Yeah. So they have that FOB there. Oh, but it's also been spotted. Donnie the Squealer and Mashed.
Yeah, but they're also flanking from the southwest.
Bleakmaker, oh, turning that around, killing Donnie the Squealer. Needs to bandage desperately, though. Mashed Potato gets Bobbly Swagger. And now someone needs to spawn in here to help Bleak.
He's banned.
And shoots the GL. Not going to do it. Shoots another one. And Bleak.
I don't know if it's this. I'll listen to that one.
Oh my god. Oh, Mashed, you're going to get flanked. You're going to get flanked. Oh, that turnaround though. Nice job, Mashed. People need to spawn here though, and it's going to happen very, very soon, especially with Mashed bandaging here, losing precious seconds to dig at that hab. But I don't think he had a chance anyway. If that's a fully built hab, it's just not going to happen. 51 to 102. Not looking good. Nearly a 50. Well, now a 50 ticket advantage to Fear Academy and FSQ, and when there's only 100 tickets left, sort of 50 ticket advantage is huge.
I'm just
And
taking me and 2 guys. That's it.
there we go.
You'll never get nowhere. They have ab inside.
So yeah, RIP pushing in for all the dollars, but I don't think they can quite do this right now.
Spread it out as much as possible.
Oh, Megas going down to the I'm assuming it's a striker, but literally could be any 50 cal vehicle. It's Naja, Mugaga, and the striker. And yeah, they're saying spread the mortars a little bit. I don't know where exactly they are heading with their mortars. Oh, they might be aiming for this compound here, and they are actually getting kills. Yeah, but you can't be digging holes with the mortars. You gotta do exactly that. You gotta give them a little bit of a pattern and make them hit. Like if you could spread them out in sort of an area of this compound, that's pretty much perfect, right? The splash damage will increase the zone even more, and you will be hitting a decent area with decent sort of effect as well. You could expect to kill anyone in this area if you actually spread it out properly. With obviously like anyone in buildings, blah blah blah. But that's sort of the crux of a mortar. They are easy to avoid, but then again, when you're forcing people into buildings, it becomes an area denial weapon as well. I don't know what the hell these mortars down here are doing though.
90 tickets, fellas, 90 tickets. So fucking
Yeah.
discipline now.
33 tickets for RIP, 91 tickets for FSQ, and FA 27 tickets, now having lost 6 tickets in as many seconds. And this is looking like it's going to be an FSQ and FA round, although much closer, and I think they're feeling the pressure. I think, honestly,
Need mortar fire northeast of North DC.
they're not expecting to win this round, and this is the kind of game you want, right? You don't really, or I don't really care if I win or lose. Last round, a little bit less balanced. This round, though, is exactly the kind of thing you want, where it's like you don't know well enough if you're winning or not. Just because of all those FOBs they lost in the South, they are like, well, wait, okay, we have 87 tickets, but do they have 200? Or do they have less than that? We don't know. When you lose that kind of, you sort of lose count, right? Even though they grab these flags now, which definitely gave them the balance tipping power right here, with RIP being a little bit slow back in defense, costing them that extra flag.
Requesting mortars east of squad 3. Squad 3, the enemies from you.
Yep, but here we go. RIP still trying to push in. 21 tickets left, and decrease in pressure should be noticeable right now. And by that I mean basically RIP are holding. Right, their guys are not giving up, and that's going to be felt as though more bodies on the ground means less feet on the sort of less guns in hands, right? And you're gonna feel that decrease in pressure on the battlefield as an SL or as an individual troop as well. You're gonna see less enemies, and you're gonna be able to move more freely, and it's gonna feel very sudden. It's gonna feel like they just all left. And that is sort of when you know that your win is imminent. It is right around the corner. And as well, this is sort of like a combined effect, right? I just tried to say a word there that's I only write. So basically, it's going to be an effect where RIP have less boots on the ground, FSQ have more boots on the ground. It's going to be easier to kill the few that you have left on the ground because they're constantly fighting a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 battle. And now a lot of RIP are spawning in, but you can tell by their tickets, only 8 left, that those guys respawned and they're giving it another go. 7-to-8. It's a near 10-to-1 ticket difference right now. Obviously not difficult at this late stage in the game. It's going to be a math error amount of ticket difference soon. 74. Man, they're stretching this out. But we can just quickly look at the kills here. Oh, RP, I mean, they did, well, 40 kill advantage in the beginning. But I mean, the mid-game, I would say. That was the peak for RIP there. The mid-game before they overcommitted and so on. And I mean, Aiko here doing really well. A 2-to-1 plus. Baby James doing well. Slightly less than 2-to-1. And Jordy doing really well, 3-to-1, 2-to-1 for Dom Poedel, and a 2-to-1 for Egoistan. Not bad at all. Stribal here, always strong. There we go, 68 ticket win.
Good job, boys.
22-10, 17-11.
Nice.
Well
played.
11-7.
Nice to pass the bed.
Kiitos, dude.
Yeah, not bad. 14-4 for Jesse, really well. All right, so that is it. Mortars, please stop. There we go. That is it. So Fear Academy and FSQ win there
FSQ jätti hypätä takas
by what did I say it was? 260 something tickets. Oh, about 330 tickets was my guess. I think it was 262. Yeah. So roughly 330 tickets. GG to FSQ and FA, and also GG to RIP. Well played, everyone, and good night.